Hi guys, so for today's video I kind of just wanted to practice my bling placement. If you've seen any of my previous videos where I do any kind of like rhinestones or charms or anything, you've heard me mention how I don't really like doing rhinestones and charms and stuff like that, just because I feel like I'm not very good at the placement and it takes me forever to try and come up with a somewhat decent looking placement, and I never really am fully satisfied with how they come out. So that's just what I'm going to do for this video, try and practice a little bit, see if I can, you know, kind of get the hang of doing rhinestone placement a little better. So to start off, I am just going to paint all of the nails with this nude color. I have no idea how to pronounce this brand, but it is on Amazon. So I ended up doing 3 layers of that nude total, carrying each layer for 60 seconds. And now I'm trying to decide if I want to do like V French on these nails. I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna do the V French on the thumb, pointer, ring, and pinky, and then leave the middle just the plain nude. We're gonna see how that looks. So I'm going to use Riverwalk from Madam Glam. But before I go in with the white, I am going to wipe all these off with some alcohol. I always wipe off my nails with alcohol before going in with any kind of nail art on top, just to remove that sticky layer, because the sticky layer does act a little bit like a blooming gel. It doesn't cause the lines to spread and bloom as much as a blooming gel, but it does cause them to spread out enough to where your lines aren't as crisp and clean as they could be. Now that those are all wiped off, I am just going to be taking my 20mm liner brush and going in and doing those V French on those 4 nails. And I think I'm gonna start it right about here and just kind of follow the shape of the nail itself. Don't like how deep that is, so I think I'm going to come a little more in.
Can you help me with the hose in the front yard?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna fill that in and see how that looks. If I still feel like it's too deep, I can fix that while it's all filled in. Okay, starting over because I didn't like how that looked. So I am just gonna go ahead and finish these French tips off camera. Once I get them all done, I will cure them for 60 seconds, and then after that, I'll be right back. So this is them after I got the French tips on. I did only do one layer of the white, and while I was doing this, I was thinking I was going to add some chrome on top of it just to, I don't know, give it something a little extra, also to kind of hide the French tips a little bit because they're not the greatest. I can do a normal like U-shaped French tip, no problem, but these V French are giving me a hard time. So I'm gonna go in with the LGN Shiny Top Coat and this chrome powder right here. This is a mermaid powder. I want to say it is from Born Pretty. I got it off of Amazon. I'll find it and link it down below. But I am just going to go in and top coat the entire nail. I don't just want the chrome on the French part. I want it on the entire nail. So I am going to apply the shiny top coat to the entire nail and then flash cure it real quick for 15 seconds and then rub the chrome powder on. Just gives it a nice little like pearl chrome vibe or look. That glazed donut look, is that still a thing? The glazed donut look, I don't know, but I'm gonna do that for all of these nails, including the middle nail. Now that I have the chrome all on, I am just going to take a top coat that I have specifically for chrome and glitter and top coat these, just because when I do go in and do the rhinestones, if I end up not liking how I place them and I have to like take them off and wipe it off and restart, I don't want any of the chrome to come off. So I'm just sealing it in, that way the chrome itself doesn't get messed up. Okay, so for the rhinestones, I'm just gonna use some of these AB rhinestones that I have. I got this from Amazon, and then I also have like these two little packs of just like the circle ones in different sizes, Also got these off of Amazon. I'm also thinking about using, I don't know if I want to use either one of these. I got both packs off of Amazon. This one, as you can see, is like a rainbow kind of rhinestone in the middle of these, while these ones are just like a clear one with like some rainbow reflex on them. They're not really the same as the AB ones that I'm using. I feel like these rainbow ones match with the AB rhinestones, but I feel like it doesn't fit. I don't know. I feel like these ones, these clear ones, would look better on this design than these rainbow ones, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna use these. And then I also have some caviar beads. Also got these off of Amazon. I've had these for so long and I never use them, honestly, because I hate using caviar beads. They kind of stick like to everything, and they're kind of staticky and they're not very easy to work with, but I might use them for this set. I don't know, we'll see. And then for the rhinestone glue, I am going to be using this one. As you can see, there is a no wipe and this one that's not no wipe. For some reason they don't make this not no wipe in a bigger size. It only comes in this size, but you can get like a pack with 2 of these. Personally, when it comes to doing rhinestones and charms, I prefer this one versus the no wipe. The no wipe is a little bit thinner than the wipe one. I also feel like the rhinestones stay a lot better with the wipe one versus the no wipe. I do like the no wipe for if I'm doing aquarium nails, then that way you don't have to worry about anything being sticky and all your inserts sticking to the backing or your seals or anything. So I am going to be using this one and not the no wipe one because, like I said, I prefer this for rhinestones and charms. Okay, so I have a vision in my mind. We're gonna see if I can execute it, but I decided I was gonna go with this as like the focal point on this nail. And then I also pulled out some of those round AB ones. I don't know what sizes they are, but if you have these packs of rhinestones, or at least this specific pack that I got, I used this size here, and then, I grabbed out that size. I don't know if I'm going to use all those. And then I grabbed out all 3 of these sizes right here. No, I just grabbed these 2. I lied. I grabbed these 2 right here and this one over here. I don't know which ones exactly I'm going to use, or if I'm even going to use all of them, because like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. I kind of have an idea, but also I don't know if I'll be able to execute it the way that I'm picturing it in my mind, but we'll see. I also have this little wax pen tool thing with the little poker on the other side. that came with one of the bigger packs of rhinestones. So I'm just going to, I feel like I should do this in sections, but I hate doing rhinestones in sections because I prefer to put the glue down and then add the top coat on top of the glue, especially since this does have a sticky layer with it. Because I hate going around rhinestones afterwards with top coat. It's such a pain in the butt, especially if you're going to use a lot of rhinestones. I also feel like it helps smooth out the rhinestone glue so it's not all lumpy, and it also, I don't know what I was about to say, but yeah, I feel like I need to do this in sections, but I also don't want to do it in sections. I'm not going to do it in sections, I'm just going to do the whole thing, and I'm going to hope for the best. So, like I said, I like to take the rhinestone glue. I'm just using a cheap applicator brush that I got off of Amazon. Comes in a pack of a bunch of them. They're like $4. They're really cheap and they don't hold up very well, but it gets the job done. So I'm just going to apply the rhinestone glue to the entire nail. Like I said earlier, this rhinestone glue is thick, which is nice. I feel like that helps hold the rhinestones on. And then I'm going to take my LGN shiny top coat, which I'm almost out of, and apply that right on top. Again, so I don't have to go around afterwards and top coat everything. And try not to get rhinestone or top coat on the rhinestones. Flash cure that real quick because it kept sliding around on me. I don't know how I feel about that. I saw someone one time put their caviar beads in their top coat and then like pick them up from the top coat and apply them onto their nail like that. So I just have some caviar beads here off to the side on my palette, sitting in some top coat, and I'm going to see if that helps with applying them. Because like I said, applying caviar beads is a pain in the butt. And I hate doing it. That's why I never use them. Well, that's how that looks. I don't like it. Oh well. This always happens. This is why I don't do rhinestones often. Let's see. What am I gonna do for the front? I want to do something easy. I'm gonna do something similar but a lot less complicated. So I'm just gonna take my rhinestone glue again, apply that, except this time I'm not applying it to the entire nail because I mainly just want to focus the rhinestones up here around the cuticle. Originally, I was thinking about doing something that would kind of cover the French a little more, but I've decided I don't want to do that. so now that I have all of the rhinestones on, I am just gonna go in with a lint-free wipe and some alcohol, wipe these off to get off any of that like wax residue off of the rhinestones. Make sure they're all nice and shiny. And this is how they came out. I don't know how I feel about it. I always end up hating whenever I do rhinestones. This middle nail, the concept that I had here was good, but the execution was not. Like, it is, let me see if I can get this so you can see it better. Like, I feel like it's a little crowded and like smushed together. I definitely should have done it in sections, like I said earlier, instead of just trying to go through and do it all in one go, because it was sliding around a lot, especially this one, because this is a lot bigger and heavy. What the heck? I didn't know you. Okay. Sorry, my cat's under the desk and she was like touching me and it scared me. Anyhow, this one is so much bigger than them and it slides around real easily because it is heavy. So I kept having to push everything around. I feel like if I would have gone in the sections like I said I should have, it would have came out a lot cleaner. And then as far as the rest of them, they're pretty basic. Like, there's some cuticle rhinestones and then it comes down a little bit. I put the little teardrop ones to kind of match this to tie it all in. I also am not a huge fan of the caviar beads on these. I feel like that also makes it a little squished up and crowded. That also might be, I don't know why, like, the caviar beads make it look so smushed. I see other people doing the caviar beads and it always makes it look better, but for some reason, maybe it's because I put them in the top coat first instead of just sticking them into the rhinestone glue or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I hate doing rhinestone placement. They never turn out that good. Like, it's okay, but it's definitely not the greatest. There's definitely lots of room for improvement. I really wish this would have came out a lot better because, like I said, the concept for this that I had was like really good, but just the execution on it. Just, can you hear my other cat? It's time for them to eat. And she is letting me know she's ready. Anyhow, yeah, I don't know how I feel about these. Also, I feel like on camera, like, I feel like they look a lot better in person, and I feel like they look way worse on camera. Looking at them right here on, I don't know. I'm not happy with them, but whatever. I am gonna insert some clips after this of them on and like outside and under the flash and whatever, so you can see how they look. But I will say this was nice for some practice and to, you know, try out some things and kind of learn a little bit more on how I should and shouldn't go about doing rhinestones. Definitely with doing something smaller like this, I can do it easily in one go. But if I'm doing something larger like this that covers a good chunk of the nail, I definitely need to do it in smaller sections, which, like I said earlier, I hate because then I have to go around afterwards with the top coat, and I hate doing that because like going around all of this with top coat is such a pain in the butt. But in order for it to look the way I want it to look, I think I have to do it like that. Unless I get better with, you know, and faster at placing them down like this, but I think for now I'll just have to do it in sections. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.